and they're going to be gone too. So, hey, Sherry.
Highway Sherry.
Hey, too. I like the color
Oh,
these came out. They're just real grungy. I wonder if I had printed these differently. Ooh, look how pretty those look in here.
let's see if I missed any messages. No. Hey, Adria. Hey, Elvis.
Hey.
You got Elvis overly inspired last night. She had to come back to see what else was going to happen. Hey, Carla.
We'll help you out. We got plenty of stuff. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty. I'm printing these out for next month for sure. I like how they came out. And this is good. Even though it's old, it's very, very sturdy paper. I'm sure you can hear how thick that is. So
Yeah.
it goes to the printer really nice and it doesn't like fall apart.
Hey, Gail. How's the head?
Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, for some reason, for the past hour, I've just been yawning. I'm not a yawner. And I've just been yawning and yawning. I haven't figured out what's going on with me.
Man, last night, I was flipping through Facebook and um, I followed Texas Storm Chasers
Uh-huh.
all around me. Downtown Houston, over to the east of me a little bit, just a couple miles. You couldn't even drive under the overpasses because they were flooded.
Oh, my.
We didn't even have a drop of rain.
Wow.
I was like,
That's crazy.
3 or 4 drops on the garbage can. Well, 3 or 4 drops on the garbage can lid, but not like it was 10 miles up the road.
Wow. And right now the storm chasers are out in Texas. There's tornadoes out there. There was tornadoes in New York. And there's a whole bunch of building up in Missouri. Ryan was on earlier. I think he's still on. So if he's on, something's going on somewhere.
My my Texas or just Texas?
What do you mean? I don't know what part of Texas. I just know Texas.
Oh,
I know it's big, but unless they say a major town, I don't know where the other towns are. It's thirsty. Oh, no, don't leave.
who?
Me. I moved this and popped up there. Do you want to cancel? I go, no, no. I don't know what I did.
So I got a thing from Amazon today. Your subscription order will deliver today. Okay, well that's my dog food.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 11:30 it says we attempted delivery. What do you mean you attempted delivery? Was there an invisible wall on my sidewalk or and there was no explanation.
Well, they obviously went to the wrong place. Richard went to physical therapy today, and his range of motion has improved by 26%. She says, "That's good. That's good. That's good." So he's got a ways to go, but he's trying to avoid surgery. I think he will. Because on the other side, he tore that like about, I don't know, six years ago maybe, and it was kind of up in the air. And he went to therapy for like about, I don't know, 6 months maybe, and he hasn't had any trouble with it since. So that's
Well,
good.
yeah.
So he's hoping the same for this other one. They said because he has really good bones.
Oh,
Um, I guess he's able to do. I don't know. I don't understand physical therapy, but I guess his range of motion is greater because he does have good bones. I guess it supports it. There's this part up there in the shoulder. I don't know the name of it. Where's Adria? There's a certain thing up there, and because his bone and calcium is good, then that keeps other things in the socket and whatever. Even though his tendon is, you know, has been torn completely. I don't know the physicality of it, but oh, here she is. But it's working for him. That's all I know. It's working for him. There
I
you
know
go.
your
Thank you.
bursa's up there.
Thank you, Adria. Huh?
I know your bursa's up there.
Why? What?
Well, 'cause my grandma used to say, "Whoo, my bursa's flaring up."
Oh. Yeah. So I guess he's a okay. And then yesterday, was it yesterday? I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. He had his checkup with his liver specialist to see how that's going because he does have liver disease. But again, I understand any of that stuff. But I guess when you have a liver disease, they give you certain numbers, enchromatic numbers of how bad you are and at what stage you are. And and he's been going to this doctor for 9 years, and his numbers have not changed. And the doctor says he's never seen someone that their numbers don't change. And when they change, they're always changed for the worse. They never change for the better. But he says it's never changed. So I've never seen that before. And he's told him from the very beginning that he has compensated cirrhosis. But compensated cirrhosis only compensates for a certain time, and then boom, then it goes, and it's not compensated anymore. And that's when the numbers, I don't remember if they get higher or lower, but where they get bad. And like I said, 9 years, his hasn't moved, and the doctor's going, I mean, he's glad, but he's going, this is really weird. So
Always got to be one in the bunch.
he is about everything. He's just such a goofus. So, guys, if you are anywhere where you can get Fabri-Tac and you like using Fabri-Tac, you better go get it because the two places in my town that carry it, one says they're not going to carry it anymore, and the other one says they're in the back order and they don't have any, and they don't know when they're going to get it. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they manufacture it in the moon and it's not coming anymore. I don't know, but if you guys like it and you can get it, you better get it. So I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to lower myself and I guess get it on Amazon. But yeah. And the bulk one isn't all that much. Well, it is cheaper. I shouldn't say it's not that much cheaper. But I might have to end up doing that. And do it fast because because I don't have enough to play with.
Well, it was $8.33 a bottle if you bought 12.
Yeah, which is really, I mean, I think even the cheapest place you can get it, which is Walmart, I think they're like 11 something,
Yeah.
$12, and the other places usually like 14. if you can find in other places. So, yep, I guess that's not that bad.
Where does it say it's made?
I don't know. New York. Mount Vernon, New York.
Oh, okay.
So there should be no excuse. Well, there can be plenty of excuses. Whatever they make it out of, maybe they can't get it. You know what I mean? I'm sure they don't grow glue in New York.
Do you grow glue or do you kill horses?
Well, that's not this kind of glue because this is what do you call it? You know, there's a name for this. You can think of it, Rosemary. I know you can. Anyway, you know that other kind of glue that stinks and everything. This is not horse glue. This is synthetic stuff. You know, got a lot of acid and all kinds of stuff. Okay, that's why, it stinks. Oh, all right. So this dried up, guys. And I thought, well, instead of trying to use this in front of you guys and taking a half hour just to get it out, I went ahead and glued in the pocket. So the pocket's glued in. And then on the flipperoonie side, I put in that pocket there. So the pockets are in, and that was already in from before. Yeah, and obviously the glue held up really good. So these are now, glued together and very, very permanent. Very permanent. And I like how it came out. I like when they don't line up. They were almost perfect. But then when you give, the little gap there, then they all start getting a little wonky, which is pretty cool. I like it that way. So, let's see. So, going in here, I'm going to pull out some of the things that will go in my book. And where would that be? Oh, it's over here. Never mind. I know where it is. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I just have to get things out of my way. So for sure, the postcards and the letters are going to have a space in here. Where are my letters? My letters are here, I think. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's for next month. Don't get confused, Rosemary. Don't get your months confused. So, I know I have some already made. We did them together last week? Something like that. Something like that. Okay, so here's one of the letters. There's another letter. It's a postcard. There's another postcard. All right, so that's... Oh, what am I doing getting two? Stop it, Rosemary. Okay, so that is that, and then this is the other postcard for the same month. So get one of those. And, I already have a letter done there. Hey, okay.
You're set.
What's that?
You're set.
I'm set. Hello. This one I tried printing it on, this is onion skin paper. And then, I had to tape it down onto some other paper for it to go through. It wouldn't go through just like that. But it's kind of cool. Okay, so here. So for sure these are going to go in there somewhere. And I won't necessarily put a seal, but I will glue something on here. Now, this is a perfect chance. I have enough. I'm going to put it in one of the kits. I'm not sure which month. But this is a good opportunity. If you have any of those German scraps, this is a good opportunity to bring them out if you go like, I never know what to do with them. Well, this is during that time period that these are very popular. And so you can be putting them in your letters or on your postcards or inside your books or something.
Hey, Janice. Hey, Sherry, how you been?
You know what I mean, Chili Bean? Sherry. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Chili Bean? It look even cool on the pages.
Where would I get a German scrap from?
Um, good question. I know they sell them. Um, I know they. Oh, right here. On they used to. It's been a while since I bought them. Oh, look, we can blend a fly. Oh my gosh, I just blew that now. Um, there used to be some sellers on Etsy. I don't know if they're still there.
Yeah, Carla said Etsy.
Some of the ladies that sell, you know, I know, like, I'm not giving you any up to date information because I don't have any. But I remember way back when, like over a year ago, some of the ladies that sold stuff, they found them like at auctions and stuff like that. But it doesn't have to be vintage. It's made like this. They still make it the same way that they did 100 years ago. So, oops. So you don't have to find the vintage stuff. But maybe in next month's kit, I'll put a handful in there for everybody to play with. Where is, I've got, I wonder where that is. I've got some sheets of them. These are just cut up pieces that I've collected over time. But I'll have to look for that. I have the sheets before they've been used. Ooh, look how pretty. Ooh, look how pretty. I never play with this stuff.
Uh,
As you know, when have you ever seen me play with this stuff? Never. But it just really goes with this whole look. So I encourage you guys that are hoarding some of that stuff. Get it out.
don't nobody hoard.
Oops. Make sure you use it.
Yeah. If anybody ever comes through my house after I die, they'll be going, "Oh, look, it's a Captain Crunch cereal box from 19." 1992.
Okay. That looks kind of cute. That doesn't say Victorian. I don't know what does. Kind of blends in too much, huh? I like the colors on there.
You can't cover her up.
I'm not going to cover her all up. A floating ink. Where'd that come from? I think that came from an old postcard or something. That looks kind of cool. There's a pillar on the side. It matches too much with that, though. That might look nice. You just never know. I'm going to get it made on. If I cut this bottom part off, that really looks pretty in there. Let's cut it off, see what it looks like.
What does it say?
With love, but it takes up too much space. It's too big. You can use the with love somewhere else. I think that looks pretty there. Not because we're like that. Let's see. Let's tone down that white a little bit. Whoops. Oh yeah, I like that there. It plays off that purple. I don't know if you can see the purple or not, but it looks
Told
pretty.
you.
Looks pretty right there. Yes, it does look good. Yeah, you gotta listen to Susan, even though she hasn't been in her little craft room in a long time.
That's all right. I spent enough time in yours.
I was talking with Johnny the other day. She says, Rosemary, we need to go on a road trip and just tell Susan we're heading over there to clean out her room, to clean her room for her upstairs. And
Betty will
we'll,
be glad.
and we'll even haul it away for her.
I bet she would. Then she'd go home and have a big old D-staff sale. And that's okay. If she wants to take it, I'll give it to her. I'm done.
I told her, okay, I'm packing an overnight case. Don't want to take a suitcase. It'll take up too much room from all the good stuff.
I probably got boxes.
Yeah. Oh, it fits. I wonder if the other one fits. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Well, that fits. I forgot to measure when I made those crazy. Well, it doesn't matter. I made them as big as the cover was, so either way, I wasn't going to be able to alter the size. Okay, but the letter will fit in there. So the other letter, I'm gonna have to decorate a little. Oh, I forget which one this one goes to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That'll be for the reader to figure out. Give the reader something to do. So, ooh, that's pretty.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Now these, well, I'll get a fresh one and fold it. They had certain ways of folding letters in the old days because they didn't even put them in envelopes. And there's complicated ways and there's simple ways. I'll show you the simple way. Here we go. If I can remember. Oh, I already forgot. Oh, you do it in thirds this way, I think. So just, it doesn't have to be exact, but you do it 3 sections and then you fold it up. What would that be? 3/4 of the way, I'm guessing. And then you fold this, leave about 1/4 of an inch from where you're going to fold it and the end of that, at least 1/4 of an inch. And then you fold the big end into the small end. If it doesn't want to go in, pat it gently. Say, pretty please. And then they would put the seal and you'd add, address it on here, and that's how it was sent. So that's an easy way of folding up your letters. That's what I did with this one. And I just put a little distress here and there. Ink. Printed this one on coffee paper. But you can make these look antique-y too. It's real easy to make these look kind of cool. Bend a few corners here and there. And I like crunching it up. The more wrinkles, the better. Shows that you read it a whole bunch of times. Now, those of you that got the kit, guys, look on the corner here because I wrote down either 1 or 2 on the corner just with a pencil. That way you would know if it was from the first prompt or the second prompt, because each month there's 2 letters and 2 postcards. So this one on here says number 2. So this was the letter with the reference to somewhere in there to silk cocoons. So if you've got them, check on your postcard and on the letter, and it'll have a 1 or a 2 on there. And that way you can put, whatever if you're going to do a storyline, you can figure out the time period in your storyline, and then you can date your postcard and your letter. I didn't put dates on them because what you want to do may not correspond with what I'm going to do. And you put a tiny bit on the creases.
Hey, Linda. You told me you were out to dinner, not camping.
And that's it. And fold it back up. Oh, you might want to do this side too. Hello.
Yeah, Amber was here last week.
So, oh dear, hold on. I can't talk and fold at the same time. I can't talk and do anything at the same time anymore. One or the other. Okay.
I thought you were supposed to get rain.
We were supposed to, and it's delayed. I looked on there, and I think we're supposed to get it like at midnight now. Originally, we were going to get it during the day, but it was, just overcast all day, and humid and warm. Okay, so there is your little envelope. You can put your little doodad on there. You can address it if you want. Like, what you could do is, because this is the second letter, so she's still maybe she's still in Corsica, her sister, depending on if you're using my storyline or if you're going to create your own. So you can put Corsica general delivery, and then seal it, and then put it in your journal. You get the drift. And you can glue something on here to close it up. Oh, look how cute. Put a little bit so it's easy to open. Oh, look, see. Is the video blurry, or is it me? I swear I need new glasses. Is it blurry, you guys?
Not to me, but I'm looking at what you're looking at.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm looking at looks a little blurry, so it must be me. Okay, so that's how you can prep your letter. And I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to write it or print it out, but I might put the title of this whole thing, on the book. I'm not sure yet. I haven't thought that through completely. Now, see, there's a little itty bitty one that would look cute somewhere. I know, I'm just going a little crazy with these. But if you look at an old Victorian scrap, is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah, scrapbook. Um, they're all over. I mean, they're on every single page. Oh, look like she has flowers in her lap. Oh, but she's reading. I want her to keep reading. Never mind. I don't want to cover up her book. I like this piece. I want to find a place for it. Oh, well, we'll worry about that later. Don't force it. Wait till something inspires you. Oh, that's cute. Okay, now that I brought these out, it's really bugging me where my sheets are. Where did I put those sheets? Where would they be? And they're a size of a regular piece of paper, so it isn't like they're small. Hmm. Oh, they were underneath that. Silly me. Okay, so let me open it. These, I'm going to include these next month.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it? Oh, the
The scrapbook. I have a variety. Let me look through them real quick. See how many of these can go with what we're doing. Okay, so these are little what? I guess like little fairy ladies. They're all got different flowers. That's their dresses. That goes with the hunt because you never know. They might sleep underneath their dress. You just don't know. These are pretty. I
I
should put.
think the fairies would know.
Well, unless they're keeping it a secret from the fairies. Those are their little tattletales.
I guarantee if I had a little flutter of butterflies living under my skirt, I'd know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut these all apart, and we'll have them. We'll have them next month for sure. For sure. Now, see, these don't have the sparklies on them like the other ones I have, which a lot of you guys don't like sparklies anyway. But
It always makes it stand out too much, like it's not part of the
mm-hmm.
or shiny or any of that high gloss stuff. That's why I hate when you order those stickers and you get them and they're high gloss. It's like, why would I order a high gloss sticker?
Oh, definitely. Hello.
Cool.
Oh, birdies. I don't see no hummingbirds. Oh well, but they talk to each other, so You might get some interesting information from them. Oh, some more girls, but they're different. Oh, two of those. Oh, oh dear. Are these different? How come I have so many of these? Well, that's good. I can share. I have enough. I can share all these. Lots of fairy ladies to go out. Oh. What's that flower called? Forgot.
That's a hydrangea. I mean, that's a anthurium.
No.
Oh, I can't see. I just see red with.
They're hanging.
Oh,
They hang. Oh. Fuchsia. Right?
sure.
Ladies? Fuchsias, right? They have hanging baskets. I think right now they're blooming. And then, oh, this one's got sparklies. It's in a little bag. Those do have sparklies. There you go. Okay. So, yeah. So, I'll be chopping these up. Mm. All right. At least I know where they are.
Well, you do right now.
Just remind me. They're underneath the ones in the box.
What box?
What box? I don't know what you mean.
No, I took them out of there.
Okay, so now take out some of these envelopes that I made from my leftovers. Oh no, these I made from the from what? I think old scrapbook paper. Yep, that's what I did. So, oh, these are, oh, those are little tags. I don't think I want a tag right now. But if I can dummy these down so they aren't so bright, I'll put one or two of those in there. Oh, these are the ones that came in your kit. And remember, if you've got scrapbook paper that's halfway decent that you halfway like, you can make a bunch of envelopes. And use those. I think I want to put, oh, I should have put some backing on here before. I don't want it plain like that. We can stick something on there. We can stick something on there. Oh, this one has some backing. Oh, very good. Do anything with that one. Let me put something in the back of that. Grunge that up a little bit. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I gotta put these away. We really need to tone these little puppies down.
Yeah, it looks like strawberry shortcake.
I know.
Are you lurking, APG?
It's still a little bright. Okay, that one toned down pretty good. It's not so crazy. This one, I don't know. Let me see. What if I
Put it on the floor and scuff it across the floor a couple of times.
how about maybe if I stamp something on it? Um,
Or sand it.
yeah, sand, scuff it up. Doesn't do anything. Didn't beat it up enough. Oh, maybe if I use this one. Man, however they printed that on there, it is like through and through. It scuffed it up a little bit. Okay, that's better. A little bit better. And where is
Need some brown archival ink.
oh yeah, I think I have some brown. Hmm. I'll make sure I had something on there.
I wonder what happened to you, Janice.
Oh yeah, that antiques it up very nicely. Yay!
There
Okay,
you go. I think it was all that white space.
probably.
Elvis said that's much better.
Yeah, I agree. I,
More better.
more better. All right, so those will look cute in there. And then, um, where did that go? I wonder. We could stamp this letter. It'll look like a bunch of gibberish, but that's okay. It might be in a different language, you know. Oh, and then, I don't think they had those kinds of stamps then. Doesn't matter. We can cross our time zones.
I don't know. Have you seen the movie Somewhere in Time?
Okay, there we go. That one's ready to go somewhere.
They had regular stamps back then.
Huh?
They had regular stamps back then.
Regular stamps? In the late 1800s? I thought they were all not paper stamps. I could be wrong. Who cares? I'm okay if I'm wrong. I'm using stamps anyway on the postcards as decorations, so. All right. Next. That one's all done. We got to figure out what we're going to put in there.
This is from 1850 to 1861. 1851 to 1861.
Oh, very good. All right. Good to know.
There she is. Hey, Gigi.
Yay!
Just asked if you were lurking.
Yeah, she was worried about you. I wasn't worried. I knew you were okay. I need to stamp on that too. I don't use my stamps enough.
Been quiet in here. Adrian must have left.
Oh no. He's probably trying to figure out how to make that cricket work.
Oh, God.
That'll keep her away for the next year.
APG was working on sort of listing out her stencils for her desk reference book.
Oh, that sounds complicated.
Oh, yep, there she says I'm on Cricket website.
How did we know that? Well, for sure, I know they didn't have airmail. Don't use the airmail stamp. Can use anything else.
It's a tornado up there in Lubbock.
Mm. Oopsie, upside down. Okay. Maybe I'll put some of these in there so people can use them and glue them. Chop them up and glue them somewhere. Does that fit? Ooh. Yes, it does.
They brought a donkey into my mom's house the other day.
Ah, four.
His name is Benny.
Remember, donkeys are the cutest.
I don't know about all that, but
I'd have one here if I could. Don't be talking about them. Be offending Brenda. Brenda knows.
says Benny the donkey made an appearance this week in our community. If you would like to know how to help rescue the donkeys,
Hmm. They are so cute. They like to hug you. They like to be hugged. They like to take a nap with you.
no,
They cuddle. Okay, let's see what I have in here that can go over there. Oh, I've got a butterfly. Ooh, that green will look good somewhere. Ooh, he's gonna make cute little pockets. I didn't look at these. Oh, look. Oh, I may not use any of that, but I'm just putting out there what's striking my eye.
Hey, Sherry. Hey, Linda. Hey, APG. Hey, Elvis. Hey, 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 Gail. Say hey and thumbs up, y'alls. Hey, Sally, Fern, and Ruth. Hey, CJ. Hey, hey, Annie, ma'am. And Pinky. Hey, Janice. Hey, Adria. Annie Mae been AWOL.
She's been busy, right? Well,
She's
she's
here.
always busy.
She's here now. CJ's here. Annie Mae's here. They both all came in at 8 o'clock.
Yay!
They both all.
They both. Don't worry, we know where you're from.
New York City. Been
Oh,
traveling for work this week and last week.
just don't fly into Newark.
What's in Newark?
Worst place to fly into right now.
Oh,
These are all cute. I don't remember where I got these from. I like it. 1834.
ooh.
1828. What's that? Does that fit in there to make a little book? Oh, it does fit. Hello. Okay, well, just mosey on, put it over there.
She's working on her butterfly hummingbird paraphernalia.
Yes.
Oh no, she said now she's scrambling to get her apartment picked up for her sister and her family. They're coming in from Istanbul tomorrow, staying a week.
Ooh, how fun.
Sister and hubby will be at a hotel. Niece will stay with me. Is this the niece that went to Paris? Hey, Allie.
You never know. I gotta find the digi to this. I don't know where this comes from. Oh, maybe it's the same one as this one. I'm, I'm confused. Okay, too much stuff. Now I have those other two books that I need to stuff up too. I haven't put the fabric on there because I was afraid to. I was hoping to come home with a new bottle, but that didn't happen. To make it easier. Oh.
That's crazy, a glue shortage.
I know.
Who would have thought?
Gotta make sure that these can close. That might work there. But I think what I want to do, I want to find, I want to find a picture. I think of either a bird or a hummingbird, um, something right there. That's what I think. What I want to do. Let me think. Hmm. Let me think. I don't think I have any. Let me look at my stuff here. Let me look at my stuff. So there's nothing new on the court front on your cases.
Oh, yeah.
What's the latest?
Well, it depends on which one we're talking about.
Well, I don't know one from another, but you always keep us informed.
I know I told you Lori Vallow acted like she was sick. All Brian Kohlberger stuff's been postponed because Dateline leaked all that crap.
What stuff?
All the because they had that show and had all the information they had gotten from the police department.
Oh, I missed all that. You know me,
Yeah.
I don't have TV.
Yeah, so it's like, why would you air that right before his trial? So now they have like they're hiring a special investigator like oh, what was his name? Ken Starr, remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, so this person has the ability to um give people immunity, to question
Mm.
them, to do anything that he needs to do to find out what the heck happened.
Oh.
So they'll either ask them to drop the death penalty because he can't get a fair trial, or they'll have to give them like a year extension or something like that.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is pretty.
And I think they're still looking for that man that killed his three daughters.
Isn't
I don't
that
know,
horrible?
I don't know if they found him or not.
That's horrible.
And then that case in Alleystown where that guy went on a date with that girl and then spread her body parts all over the city. That's on like day 7.
Sheesh. You know what? I was thinking one of those cases triggered my brain. But I thought, you know what? I think if I were single to these days, I would stay single and never go on a date. I mean, who do you know to trust? They might seem perfectly normal, and at some point, you got to be alone with them. I thought, oh my god, I don't think
Yeah, it doesn't. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think I mean, I mean, I really thought about it, and I thought, oh, oh, like, yeah. And then you have these people that meet online and go hook up with each other, and I'm thinking, do you want? I mean, do you really? I mean, oh gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter because you think that Murdaugh killed his family. Well, look how long they were together. So, first date, 30 years of marriage, what does it matter?
That's what I say. Be alone.
Exactly.
That's why I said I would never, I don't even think I would go out. I just,
Mm-mm.
I just say, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just be a nun. Maybe I'll just be a nun. Yeah, I don't know.
And then they still have that Karen Reed thing going on. I don't participate in that one, but I want to know what happened. Um, I guess that trial with the lady in Colorado or whatever. It must have been short and sweet and not much. Hang on, Heidi, go eat. She's asleep. Heidi, go eat your food. Um, the lady that put fentanyl in her husband's drink and then
Oh yeah,
wrote the children's book about losing a parent.
yeah. What? She kind of disappeared or what? Her
Either that
story?
or she got charged. And I know Sarah Boone, the suitcase killer, she's still writing letters and fighting and wanting her count. I don't know. She's a weird one.
She's a weird one. That looks pretty there. I think.
And then the Amish murder. I've been watching a little bit of that.
No, I missed that too. I don't know about that one.
And what's her name that they brought out in court the other day in this funky prison wheelchair, and she's blowing kisses. Taylor Business.
Mm-mm.
She's the one that went in there and whacked her boyfriend's thing off and put it in a bucket, and his mama found it.
Oh, I missed that one completely.
Janet said, Rosemary, isn't one of your fun foam stamps a Hummer? Print the stamp, then scan and reduce, or photo and print way smaller.
uh, I think. I think one is actually. I think I want to make a little book out of this one.
I would love to have that last name.
What last name?
Poposha Business. No, she didn't, Adria.
Oh, let's see.
And I haven't heard anything about the lady that they found her children living alone in that house, and she would have food delivered there.
Oh yeah,
I haven't
that's
heard nothing
another
about
crazy
that.
one.
Well, if that name wasn't tied to a psycho killer, Janice, I might, but
Or you might give him a good name, rehabilitate him. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm having trouble finding scrap paper. You
I'm gonna
think?
change my last name to It's My Business.
Man, I have no. All these papers are all too small. All the scraps.
Well, that's true too, Janice.
Okay, here's some scraps. And it doesn't fit.
Me too, Janice. I went and laid across the bed at 1:30 today and woke up at 5:45. I was like, oh no,
Whoa.
oh no. I was supposed to be working.
Oh, this is from a book. My book. I don't know if I want shiny though.
So the New Orleans escapees, they found them all but one.
I don't know, but the guy from Arkansas is still on the loose.
The one guy was put out a video or something
Oh,
saying they let him out.
what?
He made a video saying, I did not escape. They let me out. Yep, they cut a hole in that wall and said, go on now, you leave that way.
I think I'll just use that. I'll patch it up. Or I have something in here. Well, at least that covers it up. Why don't we just do that and be done with it?
I know it is, APG. I hope the summer zips right on by.
Yeah, me too. Except summer lasts until December. So I don't know how fast that's going to zip. We barely have a fall anymore.
Well, I don't mind December. I don't mind November. It's that those hurricane months. Don't use too much what, Adria? Ooh, Gail's having high in the 60s.
Whoa.
That must be nice. We're having highs in the 90s,
Mm,
mid 90s.
yeah, I think that's a well. Ours might be in the. I don't know. They keep fluctuating so much. It's at least in the high 80s, and then rain. Ugh.
You had a high of 91 today,
Oh dear.
88 tomorrow, 86 Saturday, 92 Sunday, and then back down in the 80s. Chance of rain 50%.
When?
You have a flood watch until Friday at 1 p. from 1 a.m. till Friday. No, 1 a.m. Friday through 1 p.m. Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the bottom of the watch range. Goes all the way up to Springfield, Missouri.
Wow. Except the Arkansas River goes right through Fort Smith, and all that rain from up there goes down the Arkansas River. So I think we should be higher. They're probably rating the height by the amount of rain, but they're not taking into account that all that rain comes down here through the river.
Well, actually, West Fort Smith is in the red. When I zoom in, you're not in the red. It's all west of the Puto River. Puto. How do you say it?
I never even heard of it.
It's right there
Where?
by
I
the
only
Arkansas.
I only know the Arkansas River that goes through here.
It says the Puto River. It's over by the Fort Smith National Cemetery.
Oh, Poto.
Oh, oh, excuse me, Toto.
I didn't even know that there was a Poto River. That's why I wasn't catching what you were saying. There's a town of Poto, so they must be a Poto River. Well, that must flow into the Arkansas River because
Yes, it does.
okay, because I don't know nothing about no Poto River. Okay.
It's called Poto River over by the Fort Smith National Cemetery.
Okay, because I think that's technically Oklahoma, right?
No,
Where that river is.
maybe. I don't know. Well, it's over there. Poto River comes into State Line Road just west of Wheeler Avenue,
Yep,
and then you go to the Fort Smith Trolley Museum,
yep.
and
You
then you
see
go
Sixth Street?
to Riverfront Amphitheater, and it goes into the Arkansas River.
Yeah. So see where the amphitheater is, and then you
Uh,
you see where B Street is.
B Street. I don't see no B Street.
Yeah, there's A B C D E F G.
Oh, I see LK.
Okay, if you see L, go away from the river until you get to Sixth Street, and that's where I live.
I see 6th Street, but I
Okay.
don't see no B Street.
Well, don't worry about it. You found Al. I was just gonna have you go down the alphabet and find Al because that's where I live. Almost the corner of L, in the center of the block on Sixth Street between L and
Ooh, so you live in front of the United States Marshals Museum.
on Sixth Street.
Right.
Yeah,
But that's between you and the Arkansas River.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, sirree, bub. That thing, I swear, they put so much money into that. I don't know who would want to go visit it.
Now, why the hell would they name all these streets after letters and alphabets?
I don't know. It's way, way back when probably people were illiterate because these streets are like 150 years old,
I
200
know, but
years
if you
old.
don't know your ABCs, you don't know which way to go.
Yeah, but that's about, that's a minimum. Try teaching them a whole word, you know? Oh, that's going to look kind of cute once I put some papers in there.
Exactly, Gail.
Lindsay put some papers in there. Look how cute. And we're going to decorate the little front a little bit. Mm-hmm. We got this fun stuff left over. We got so much of this stuff. It's ridiculous.
My grandma lived on 14th Street. I heard of Avenue P, but I've never heard of letter streets.
Well, that's odd. Everywhere I've lived has lettered streets and number streets. Mm-hmm.
They're called mailmen, Adria.
I thought I took out a whole bunch. I guess I didn't. Where'd they go? Make another little bit. That one's cute. It's cute. Ooh, the air conditioning is going on. It must be getting warmer outside.
I think I'd rather live on an avenue. It sounds more,
Uppity.
yeah.
You're probably right. The uppity part.
Oh yeah, we have a Washington Avenue girl. How can all your street names be named Peachtree, Adria? Man, where we moved from, we lived on Berry Creek, and there was Cherry Creek, and there was um, Peach Creek, and there was Creek, everything Creek.
Did you live by a creek?
Yep.
Were you in the flooding zone of the creek?
Uh-uh.
That's good. All right. Gluey stuff. Oh, they're kind of cool.
How can you have most of the streets named Peachtree? That doesn't make sense.
Well, it doesn't make sense. She says it's confusing. You need to look it up. Figure it out.
Let me see. Street map of Atlanta. I see Martin Luther King, Westview. That sounds like Houston. Hank Aaron. I must be in a different Piedmont.
You're probably in the wrong part of town.
Probably. Johnson Street. Ralph David Abernathy. I would not want that as my street address. Yeah, that's too confusing. Ooh, in Alabama, they have Booger Hollow Road. Alaska has Yellow Snow Road.
Oh dear.
Arizona has Bucket of Blood Street.
Oh my goodness.
Arkansas has Far From Poopin' Road. In the town of Fanny, Arkansas. We
they
can
have a
assume.
town called they have a town called Toadsuck.
Oh.
Toadsuck, Arkansas.
It says we can only assume that there are no public restrooms on or near Far From Poopin' Road, which is appropriately enough located just outside the town of Fanny, Arkansas. But it doesn't stop there. If you travel to the end of Far From Poopin' Road, you'll come out near Constipation Ridge, which has an elevation of 705 feet. So which one was named first?
Oh no.
Oh no. In Fountain, Colorado, uh, the name of a private driveway in Fountain, Colorado, a real sign emblazoned with this: a dog will lick his butt but won't eat a pickle. Road.
Wow. People are crazy.
Florida has a I Dream of Jeannie Way.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Hawaii has a My Palau Road,
Mm-hmm.
which translates to whale genitals. Idaho has Chicken Dinner Road. Indiana has Candy Castle Lane. Kansas has Gravy Train Lane. Kentucky, Billy Goat Strut Alley.
Goats are cute animals.
Maine has a street called Up the Road. UPTHA Road.
And so, where do you live? Up the road? Yeah, but where? Up the road.
Ooh, Michigan has a Psychopath in Traverse City. Minnesota, Pig's Eye Lake Road. Ooh, New Jersey, Shades of Death Road. Yeah, I don't want to go there. New York, the corner of Harding and Kerrigan Street. North Carolina, Bombproof Road. Oregon has Have It Your Way. Pennsylvania has Divorce Court.
Somebody had a sense of humor, that's for sure.
Yeah, Far, Texas. What does Fanny mean in British slang? Did I miss it?
I don't know.
Annie Mame asks. South Dakota has a street named KNO Place. Where do you live? No place. Round Rock, Texas has a street called Harry Man Road. God.
Ew. Boo.
Ooh, Virginia has Red Rum Drive. Ooh. But it's actually the name of a racehorse that won the Grand National. Washington has Toe Jam Hill Road. That's crazy.
Crazy. Crazy man, crazy.
All your friends are here, Annie Mae. Don't be lying.
I need a I need a butterfly.
Oh, it's my private area.
Uh-oh. Oh, oh, excuse me. I'm mad enough to yawn for like an hour. That's impressive. Mm, bugs, butterfly.
I didn't see no Pennsylvania street names. Pennsylvania had divorce court.
Brant. Oh, I need some brown paper. Oh, wait a minute. I got some bugs here.
It says street namers near Porter's Lake in Nova Scotia apparently ran out of ideas because three connecting streets are called this street, that street, and the other street.
That's a good one.
In Alabama, there's a street named This Ain't It Road. Don't forget to unlock your objects in the okay. Old Trash Pile Road. Caterpillar Road.
What state is that?
Caterpillar Road. It don't say where that one's at.
Ouch. I think this has enough. I think this has enough stuff.
Oh no. Why don't they tell me the towns these are in? Oh, Washington area. There's a simple explanation for this one. The name, street name, pays homage to two families who founded the Sequim, Washington area. The families lived at opposite ends of the same road, so the road was named for both. Kitchen Dick Road. Chow Mein Lane.
Mmm. I'm still wanting to get me some lo mein. Still haven't.
Hanky Panky Street in Las Vegas. Now I can imagine that.
Mm-hmm. It stays there though. It's okay.
Elvis Alive Drive.
Okay, I think I will leave this just the way it is. I'll sew those in later. This needs to be something. It's just too cute not to be something.
Exactly. I used to have a friend who'd tell me, "No, you go down there to see this, and there's a empty field and a barn, and the town of Wiener has a
Oh,
Wiener cutoff road. Go down there to the Wiener cutoff." And yeah, I think I'll go the other way. Thank you. Well, that was a court case, wasn't it? I grew up on Dipping Lane, but come to find out that's where they used to have the dipping vats for the cows.
for the what?
For the cows.
Oh,
You almost poked APG in the eye with those scissors.
oh, sorry. Hope you were looking away.
She said, "Whatever."
Okay then. I'll just keep poking.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. No, I think it was in China or probably or Japan. I can't remember where it was. I was reading an article the other day about their doing something to help people grow their teeth back. How are you going to grow them back?
Um, I didn't read. I didn't. I read an article about 6 months ago that they were trying to. I don't know if it's an injection or what, but to help stimulate the growth of your teeth. Yeah, I read about that. I didn't read the China part, but I read about the study they're doing.
I don't know if I would want my teeth to be stimulated to grow more.
It's if you don't have, so you don't have to have
Oh,
dentures.
oh.
Yeah.
I was about to say, because when they say you're long in the tooth or something, yeah, because I mean, your fingernails and your toenails and all of that stuff keeps growing.
Yeah, but see, the problem with the tooth is that the root comes out. So,
So you should be able to plant another one.
in theory, they're gonna re-stimulate it. I guess I'm not sure how. Maybe stem cells or something. I can't remember what they said. I honestly don't remember. I read this other study, which was kind of scary, about the amount of, well, the inside of the earth has all these magnetic forces in them, and the the magnetic forces are lessening in some areas and becoming greater in another. And all the things that they have up in space, the satellites and all the stuff, all has all been programmed and up based on the magnetic forces of the earth. So now those are all changing. So now all of the stuff up there that's being used, like maybe like for weather or to spy on people or whatever they use all this stuff for, it's all getting all out of whack. And it's just getting worse and worse. Okay, so this is gonna look cute. That's all I can say. What are we gonna put on the front?
Geneva, you've been gone a long time. We're gonna have to reinstate your membership here. Please don't take that personally. It was just a joke. You have to be careful. People take stuff literally these days. I take it you've been behaving.
You know, I forgot. She's not doing the diamond thing. What is she doing? She switched. What is
Not
she doing?
Geneva.
Oh, not Geneva. Oh my gosh. That's Lana.
That sounded like a Donna.
That's Lana. I was just associating the two people that don't show up or speak up, I should say.
You changed your picture.
What did you change it to?
I don't know. It looks like a little blue house or something.
Maybe she's been busy building a house.
Yay. Oh man, I've been watching. I don't know who it is. I got off in the rabbit hole somewhere in YouTube,
Uh oh.
and I was watching them make brick walls and all this stone walls and all these things out of those fiber egg cartons.
Oh, really?
Yes, very cool.
Must have been the Philippines.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Creepy stuff, but
because there's several channels where they make the most unusual things out of the most unusual things. Practical stuff. And they're always in the Philippines. They recycle everything.
Yep, this was very cool. I mean, they just like kind of cut them in squares, like big squares, and then kind of roughed up the edges, and then glued them to their cardboard, and
Hmm.
then put like plaster of Paris in the
Yep.
for the grout and stuff. Very cool looking.
Okay. Clean up one mess, make another mess. Clean up mess, make a mess.
You were pretty prepared tonight. You had everything right there where you needed it.
Yeah, I had put it all there last night and didn't really use the stuff, so it was sitting there, that's for sure. But look how cute. I'm gonna put some little pages in there. And it's already got some butterflies and moths.
Very colorful ones.
Put some pages in there. And then I just like this little thing to make a little booklet out of it. So it's just got leftover papers. Mostly botanicals, but there's a couple of bugs. I'll sew that in.
That's a lot of pages.
Yeah, and it's still real thin, you know. So that will be in here somewhere. And I might put some more pockets in there. In the other one, I had loose envelopes and just a little tuck spot. Some of them I had some ribbon and I tied them in there to keep all the stuff that's going to go inside.
Yep.
And it worked out pretty good that way. So I think that's what we'll end up doing. Yeah. And then a few things I'll put in there when you read the letters and the postcards, it will all kind of go together at the end. I know it looks a little haphazard right now, but it will come. Whoop, that goes in there too. It will come together. I think that I forgot to put that in there. Yes, no, maybe. Oh yeah, it goes in here somewhere.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Ta-da.
Night,
Oh,
Gail.
good night, Gail. Ooh, she stretches out to almost the last minute. Man. Oh,
Are you cold?
I got the chills all of a sudden. I don't know why. I have no idea. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I had a good night's sleep. I don't know what's wrong with me.
All right, Annie Mame, have fun with your sister,
Yes, have
your
fun.
niece.
Have mucho fun. Okay, guys, it is about that time. We finished it up just perfect timing this time. Oh, and I have these. I'll be playing with these. I forgot those were up there. I have all of these little flowers. Look how cute these are. Haven't quite figured out what I'm doing with them, but you know me. I love the flowers. Flowers and the bugs can't go wrong. And I divided them into like kind of the different colors. These had colors of flowers, and these were all the leaves, and then these were all the yellows. There was a bunch of yellows in there. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you go looking in gardens, there are lots, or even if you just go to the garden center anywhere, almost everything it's either purple or yellow. You don't
Or
get too.
pink.
I don't see that much pink.
I sure do.
I don't. Well, that's because you don't like it, so you see it.
Yep.
But if you want to go in there and get any kind of variation of colors, boy, I don't know what kind of plant you have to get, but it's gonna have to be something different, that's for sure.
I like white.
You know what? I saw in a magazine one time a garden that was all white flowers. It was the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. It was so pretty, behind the backdrop of all that luscious greenery and everything. But it was a beautiful, beautiful garden.
Yep.
Yeah, very
I like
pretty.
white and deep red.
There's this girl I follow. I forget her name right now. It's on Facebook. She also, I mean, she's everywhere. She's on Instagram and YouTube and stuff. But they bought this Italianate home. I don't know what state they're in. It looks like the stuff that you see like in upstate New York or in
Tammy, you don't
Pennsylvania,
have to tell us every move you make, but
up in Pennsylvania, and they've been showing the restoration of it, and she knows how to do everything, and if she doesn't know, she learns it. And so she's tiled everything, she's done, the drywall. She helped with electrical. Now she's working out in the yard, and she's doing a beautiful, beautiful job. She's just one of those kids that can do everything and
APG
learn.
put in I. APG put in
I
I, crap. And then she said, I'm headed out too. Good night, APG. Good night, Geneva.
I'll put a if I remember, I'll put a link to her in the group. And if you're not in the group, I'll share it with you guys next week. All right. Thank you guys. Sorry if I was falling yawning half the night. But I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Stay out of the rain.
Good night.
Good night.